Today we are revisiting SkyrimSE Re-Engaged ENB by firemanaf. This is currently on version 3.2b. The mod author would like to state that he was honored and humbled by the support he received by their modding community on this version of his Reshade/ENB. Please note that this is now strictly an all ENB because as of today, 2nd of the new year, this is now completely an ENB. It is not an ENB plus Reshade. You do have the option of using either solely the ENB or just the Reshade if there's an ENB you prefer. This version also has updated COT presets, which work better with the COT being updated to version v5. Now what preset to use, you may possibly ask. There is the NAT, which is the photorealistic Tamriel, which is still on beta 0.30. This is by LOO. He also had a hand in helping the reshades over to the ENB completely, helping out firemanaf, just in case you didn't know. Now photorealistic Tamriel is a better color, improved lighting, and enhancement materials mod. If you like a more natural and realistic looking game, then the NAT version is for you. Colors are vibrant but darker to add to the realism. Lighting is balanced out very well and appears very natural. Daytime is bright and ambient, and stormy weathers are gray and gloomy. You will find sunny, clear weathers more vibrant compared to colors in the stormy, darker weathers. There's also the Vivid Weather Special system. This is the one that I am currently using. I figured I'd try something different for a change. This is a bit of realism with a hint of fantasy. Colors are a little brighter / vibrant compared to the NAT preset, especially at different times of the day, and depending on the weather. Lighting tends to be on the darker side. Not dark as in no light, just not as bright or as ambient. Stormy weathers are also dark / gray or gloomy. Then there's the Climates of Tamriel weather mod. This is close to a realism preset, but ambient light tends to be a bit brighter. Colors are more toward the realistic tone. Colors tend to change depending on if you are in a bright area versus a shadowy or dark area, but tend to be a bit lighter tone and natural. The lighting tends to be more impactful at times, adding to the realism. Storms are very immersive and atmospheric. v5.4 SE of COT is a much better improvement over the previous versions of the mod. There's also a vanilla version if you like staying along those lines. There are a multitude of presets to choose from, as stated before, and each one is unique unto itself. Therefore, I strongly suggest going to the mod author's page and looking at which screenshots best suit the type of Skyrim experience you want to have, because each one offers something different. There is an underlining beauty here that is hard to ignore, and it's probably going to be an arduous task figuring out which one you want to use because they're all good. This mod has undergone a great many changes. It's an evolution, really. firemanaf, as far as I can remember, has worked tirelessly on this mod, constantly giving me updates and letting me know, hey, if you did a video for this yet, let me know because I've got a new version out today. It was almost surprising that the updates came almost daily or every 2 days or so in the past week, I'd say. The diligence in the level of effort he's put into this mod is a clear sign of passion. Passion for the modding community and passion for gaming. And I think that's the beauty of the modding community. Whereas developers become jaded with their work, and as soon as it's out the door and they finish their day one patch, they don't want to bother with it unless it's paid DLC. And modders are simply working to make the game a better experience visually or immersively, in a way to draw us in and take us away from our everyday lives and the monotony and the minutia that we often have to endure. Mods like this draw us further into the game, making us more willing and able to escape and live the life we've always dreamed. I can honestly say that my videos will not do this mod any justice because unfortunately I'm always changing, updating, or messing around with my Skyrim files. And I literally just put an ENB on before, like a day before putting on this one, and figuring out changing the ins and outs and all my any settings. Everything bites me in the ass. If you truly want to get the grasp of the depths of this ENB, I suggest looking at some of these beautiful screenshots showing off the game in all its glory screenshots from people messing with this ENB far longer than I have and tweaking it to their heart's desire. And there is a lot of options here. Even the depth of field can be changed to your personal preferences. Everything is modular here. I feel this mod has come a long way since its inception. When Skyrim Special Edition launched all those months ago. It's hard to remember when, but it's been a little while. Therefore, it's worthy of a revisit, if you will. And this is a re-engage, and this is a revisit. You see what I'm doing there? Please forgive me if my voice sounds raspy. It's 5 or 6 in the morning, and I haven't slept. I do apologize. If you like what you see or you're remotely interested, I strongly suggest going to the mod authors page and looking at the screenshots and deciding for yourself whether or not this is worthy of your time to take a second look. I think it is. Now that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you as always for tuning into my channel. Adios, bichachos.